Hey everybody, good morning. I will be 1 second. I got to finish a couple things and I will be right with you. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to do some nickels today, so that should be fun. I'll be right back. It's okay. I had not laid in bed that long. I figured last night I
didn't think I'd be able to go back to sleep either. I got my feet cut up.
Yeah.
Got a little warm. So it's not getting cold. All night. Throw my feet up. Oh, this was very good. Thank you.
Alrighty, hope everybody's doing well. Sorry about that. I slept. I slept too late. I wasn't really sleeping, but I was just laid up in the bed and kind of, having one of those good dozy kind of mornings. And next thing I know, I looked at the clock and it was 5 minutes to 9. And usually that wouldn't be an issue really, but we got our new TV in yesterday. And me and my son got it mounted up on the wall, and I still had some stuff I needed to do in here, but I got to watching it, that TV. Next thing I know, it was time to go to bed. So I thought, well, that's not an issue. I mean, I haven't had a day this week that I haven't woke up for 6 o'clock, and so I'll just finish up the little stuff I need to do in the morning. Not. So I'm running a little bit behind, still on my coffee, haven't even got good sips in yet. Got Alley Cat set up with her coffee, so we're gonna be good to go. We're just doing nickels. I did not do the lights and EOSs yet either, so let's get that done. So first will be the 50 likes, and then we will run through the chat, see who all is here. Ooh, thank you for that. I don't have my other sound up very high so she can hear. So appreciate that, VMC. So 50 likes will be 2 dimes. Let's see what we pull out today. Oh, but I hope everybody's doing well. So we got 2 rosies. Let me get my eyeballs on. We've got a 40 and a 56 rosy for 50 likes. Hey, Nettie Susan. I will go back through the list here in just a minute, see who all we got in here. Like I said, I am running behind today. 75 likes. We got lucky on the TV. The mounting thing that I had on the wall for the other TV worked for both, so I didn't have to that saved me a little money. I didn't have to buy another. Hey, Grandma Kelly, didn't have to buy another. And Discord is up to date, yes, ma'am. I just finished doing that. Let's see, we need a quarter and a war nickel. The quarter is going to be a 52 quarter with a war nickel for the hey, CLMK. All right, we got some nice auction items today, I think. Good little mix of stuff. Silver has gone bonkers. I guess y'all have been following some of that. And 100 likes. We did hit 100 last week. That was cool. 100 likes. Let's make 100 likes. Kennedy. Nope, that's a Benji. All right, you got lucky. We're going to do a 63 Benji. 63 Benji. Oh yeah. Well, I usually, Jim, I go to bed at about 10 to 11, somewhere in there, and then and I usually sleep, until 5, 6 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up at 4, but I usually get on up, somewhere around those earlier hours, and I slept on through today, so. See, we'll do 2 40s. We'll do a 40 for each of the EOS giveaways. So, got all that done. All right. We are just about ready to go. Got some nice little auction items today. And let's see. Let's put that 100 likes over there. Put the 40s up. And let's check out the chitty chat. See who all is in here. I see Artie Mike, Brian Jensen, Chicken Man Dan, Chris Helms, CLMK, Coin Junkie, Fleabag, Grandma Kelly's Clean Life and Clean Living, Jesse Kruckenberg, Jim Thompson, Mike Slides, Mike the Greek, Net Fiend, Nettie Susan, Shell Bell, Stephen Biz, Tom Thumb, VMC, and William E. Good morning, everybody. Yep. All right, so we got all that done. Let's see. We're gonna have to deal with the heart today. Well, I can try. I mean, it's not like we're on any timetable. Let me bring that back up. Some reason it's bringing up another page for my Google account. All right, I'm going to be able to get it off there. Give me just a second. We'll get rid of that old heart gets in everybody's way. All right, now we got it. Gonna cancel that now. Nope, I should have saved it. Should have saved it. All right, that got rid of that. And we can go back to the chat. And we can start doing some nickels. Let's see where we are on likes. 47, we're almost there. 3 more likes for 50. I'll keep tabs on that. I'm going to get started opening some nickels. Hey, Yenny, Blistering Barnacles, how are you guys doing? Captain Vic, good morning. All right. Tag me in the chat if you want to get my attention, and we will. So I got 2 types of nickels. These are Brinks nickels, and then these are NF String and Sons. I think Loomis delivers those. So we'll start out with the this box. I like the box where the nickels are set up like that. but I don't get them very often. And so when I struck out on my halves, I went to one bank that I get my double stack boxes from, and they told me they weren't able to order coins this week. So I didn't get anything from them. And I went to the other bank, which always seems to have my halves, and they did. But here again, that's also the bank that me and John Bryan, or well, I rather in my bank, but John Bryan's been having the same issue. Dealing with all the 2023 Ds in the circulation right now.
Nice to see you.
Sorry about that. Certainly not silver time. All right, so hope everybody's doing well. Hope my eyeballs can get adjusted so that I can see these things. So we will be looking for the key dates of 38, 39, and 50D. Hey, Copper Owl. And we filled a spot. I found another buffalo. I did a $200 bag of nickels this week, and I found a 1930S buffalo nickel, and so I was able to fill a spot in my buffalo nickel album. So we got that going for us. We ended up with a 75 inch. Allison loves it. We're going to start doing movie night on Tuesday nights. And I think we're going to see Knives Out. We're going to watch Knives Out on our first movie night. But I had an 85 or 86 inch TV on mine there at one time. Yeah, I'm glad I went with the one I got, because our wall space is not infinite. It's not a huge wall. So this one fit nicely there, good bit bigger. Oh, nice. Oh, you must have bought one of the. You must have bought NetTheme one of the better Samsung. You must have bought one of the better Samsung. Samsung has a deal right now. If you buy certain TVs, they give you a free 65-inch TV also. So that's good. Yep. I don't know. This is a big upgrade from what we had. I don't know. How long do you think we've had that TV in there, Allison?
Good Lord.
I mean, 10, 12 years?
A long time.
It's been quite a while. I mean, probably at least 10 years since we bought a TV. And so this was a big step up. And I have to tell you, I got the 4K running on it. And it almost makes it look 3D in some ways. Really, I'm having to really get used to how everything looks with the new TV. So, but I watched a little bit of the last few holes of the Masters. Like I said, I had intended to get up and knock the other little knickknacks out. It's a 75-inch Nettie Susan. Well, it'll probably 24K by the time we buy another one. That thing.
If we ever do.
We should not need a TV for quite a while, because the one that I took down, there wasn't nothing wrong with. But yeah, I got sitting there. I watched the rest of the Masters, and then I thought, well, let's see how my NCIS show looks on it. And next thing I know, I was 4 or 5 episodes into that. But we're gonna watch Knives Out. I know all you guys have probably already seen it. Is it a good show? It looks like it could be fun. Yeah, and that was the other thing too that I like NetTheme. We had to have the Best Buy Sam's had it also. We don't have a Costco. Sam's had it also, but and they were out. It wasn't but $3 difference, so wasn't but a $3 difference. So I just went ahead and got it at Best Buy. But we had to have one of the Chromecast things plugged into the TV to be able to stream stuff. And this one, you don't have to have anything. It picks it all up without having any attachments. All it's got is a power cord. Showbell said, "Good morning, Alley Cat."
Morning.
She's trying to warm up. Oh, there's our first find. We have a 59, or is that a 39? 59. We have a 59 nickel. That could be our first find. We will put these aside to look at them, but I don't keep them unless they're in really good shape. Hey, Jeff Scotton, how are you? That's a new name, High Plains Drifter. Good to see you. Steve LaPointe, haven't seen you guys in a while. We're searching some nickels today. My $50 boxes did not pan out. I don't really have a good time frame on how long we'll work through these nickels. I'm not set on finishing the box. So we will hunt them until I'm going to get on down where I can get a better look at the mint marks on some of these. We will hunt until we get to a good point. I want to run the auction and get done with the day before Pa starts. And then I want to watch the Masters on my new 4K TV.
It'll be like you're there.
Do what?
It'll be like you're there.
Yeah. You can watch streams on it
I know.
too. All right, William E. Hambone's in the house. How you doing, Hambone? Hambone. Yeah, like I said, I had already done a $200 bag of nickels this week. And so I had a box there that I kind of thought about hunting, but I never did. I'm glad I didn't now, because that give us a couple of good boxes. Yeah. Hey, I didn't know how Allison, hey, Scratch and Go Crazy, I didn't know how Allison was going to like it, but she wheeled in there before she went to bed last night, and she loved it. So we're going to start doing movie night on Tuesday nights. Oh yeah, I doubt I will be watching streams in there, but you never know. You never know. VMC got the hot hand today. Dune 2. I remember watching the original Dune. I have not watched any of the remakes. 75D, there's a high D error or a variety you can look for on that. I haven't ever found one. I saw Rob, he found one time. There's two. They redid Dune, and then they did another Dune, right? So there's two actual new movies out for that. $59 likes. Thank you, Jesse. Let's go ahead and get that going. There we go. Hey, Elizabeth Flood. Now me and Allison got to go furniture shopping for the den. We need a couch and a couple of chairs. Lazy Boys or some kind of recliner. Get on in. See 18 people in. Hey, Jonathan Eason. Vincent Caparina, how are you doing? Brian Jensen. Two minutes left. The 2004, we can look for the DDR on the P. One minute, 35 seconds. The list for the auction today is in the description of the video if anybody wants to check that out. Thirty-two seconds. $20 seconds to go. That's a nice 1970. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. 50 likes will be Chris Helms. Very nice, Chris. It's been a while since you won a giveaway. I did number the envelopes today, so they should go in order today. Shell Bell or Dad's Spare Change or Chicken Man Dan, whoever's putting the auction items up. So I did number them, so I should go in order today. All right, back to the chat and back to the nickels. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Salmon. Thanks, everybody, for the likes. Always good to get that going good. We are 5 rows into this nickel box. Ooh, flea bag. I was blowing my nose. I figured y'all didn't want to see that anyway. Thanks, Chicken Man. Vincent found a silver dime. That's cool. I found a 38 wheat cent in the coin machine in the Walmart coin star yesterday. Found my first 2024 coins, and the pennies are starting to come out here in change, so I've got me a few 2024 pennies set aside. Here's the 2004 P. From what I understand on this, you kind of look at the serifs on the 4 and the 2, and if it's DDO, then they should kind of be chopped off, kind of blunted on the tip of the serif. So that's kind of what we look for. I say I've never found one, so but looking at the books and other information out there, $64D. For I'm not selling these, William. I mean, are you talking about next weekend, William? I'm sorry about that. I will just refund that to you, William, because I'm not selling my nickel, but I don't sell anything but the halves. So I will refund that back to you. I will refund that back to you. My nickels are really bad. My nickels and pennies. I find a Civil War nickel every now and then, but not very often. But I will refund that to you, William. I don't sell these boxes, I mean, I've got two 2023Ds. Okay, William, so you can be, I will check with Rick. Again, if I get my boxes this week, William, you will be box number 2. Rick will be box number 1. He had asked for a box, and I told him that I wasn't able to get any, so I will have you on the books for next Saturday, and you will be box number 2. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Allison took one look at that TV and said, I can't wait to watch football on this. Finished the nickel box. Yeah, Grant, I saw some of that. That was awesome. 37 Buffalo. That's awesome. I like them. I need to find some Buffaloes. Seem like, because I only have so few in my, hey, the Bud Files, good morning to you. Since I only have so few in my album so far, just about every one I find that we can put a date to fills a spot. Hey, Allison.
Yeah.
139 days, 13 hours, 25 minutes, and 57 seconds to football.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna give us a chair. Furniture.
Oh, the A-Day game is on today, by the way.
Oh,
It'll be on ESPN this afternoon.
okay. Cool.
Elizabeth Flood said, hi, Alley Cat.
Good morning.
Oh, nice. 243p war nickels and 2 buffalo. That's cool. I have found a few buffaloes, maybe three. The last stream I did nickels on, we found a buffalo. And then that $200 bag that I did, it was really not a very good nickel overall. The fines were really light for that many nickels. And but it did right there in the last handful. Found a buffalo with a good date on it, and I was able to fill a spot in the buffalo album. Fleabag says, I messed up last week, passed on the 2 low minis, 1895 Morgans. Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta jump. Got some pretty good little coins. The Cashapp Dime has some wear on it. Significant wear, to be honest, but you can still read Liberty on the bus, so not bad for a Cashapp Dime that's almost 200 years old. And I picked up some maple leaves at the coin show. I hear there were a lot of people asking for maples. So I picked up some, and I got one of those in auction. I tell you what, CLMK, I never really was a big buffalo nickel guy. I mean, I always get excited to find something like that in a roll. But Pa had an auction with some buffaloes in it, and I guess in my defense, I never really seen a good one. A really nice example. And he had some really great examples in that auction. And, man, I kind of thought, that looks good. Sam Wilson said, did someone say buffalo nickels? I do have a couple of BU war nickels that will be coming up in the auction at some point down the road. If anybody needs upgrades for their album. Oh, nice, Grant. That's cool. Hey, Kenneth Bird, how are you today? Harder for me to chat when I'm hunting nickels because I have to focus so hard to see the dates. I've got another light over here. I wonder what I can do with that so it'd kind of be out of the picture, but it would give me some more light for my... So let's see if we can do it see if that helped me see the dates better without getting into the... No, it ain't gonna work. Oop, case on, hit the slots. That wasn't gonna work. When I'm hunting by myself, I put that light right over the coins, and I can do pennies, dimes, I can hunt anything if I got enough light. We also have a really nice example of a 3-cent nickel today in the auction. I hope they'll be interesting. There is a 41. So we're looking for the Henning nickels on for the dates 39, 44, 46, 47, and 53, but that is a second find of the day so far. Yeah, I need to get me. I want to get me some Nicodate, and I want to get some MS-70. I don't have either one. I have a tube full of Buffaloes over here. A lot of them are common dates, but I went by the coin shop here in town, and they don't carry that kind of stuff. So I'll get around to ordering me some. $64D. But we got an old one coming up here. No, another 64. Why it's not showing people, how many people we got in chat. For some reason it says viewers are hidden. I was kind of thinking this week about funny movies, you know, and I thought I might put out there, you know, what is one of the funniest movies that you've ever seen? If you think about a certain scene in a movie or something that just made you laugh so hard you cried, what movie would that be for you guys? Because what brought it to mind was, I guess I watch a lot of these little clips of movies and things on YouTube, and so one of the clips come up for a movie from way back, but man, that was so funny. I'll share mine down the road. I'll share yours. History of the World Part 1. I remember that one. I did. Yeah, Blazing Saddles was funny. Hey, Jim Cantor. So the clip that I saw, and it's certainly not movies for a younger crowd here, but it was a clip off that old movie called Porky's, when they were in the principal's office, and I think her name was Miss Brubaker, was was trying to make a case with the principal about having a lineup to identify the guy that was in the girls' bathroom. That kind of come up, and I started watching it, and I started laughing. Hey, heavy metal detecting. Yeah, Adam. Oh. And those guys that was laughing so hard off to the side, I mean, I squalled. WalkerMagnet found a 37 Buffalo, 3 2009s, 22 2004 piece metals, and 19 Killboat, and 24. That was a pretty good box, Grant. Did you check the piece nickels, the 2004, the P's, 2004 P's, piece nickels for the DDO? Now, Animal House was funny. I have to give you that, Fleabag. I have to give you that. That was an oldie but a goodie also. So think back, to the early days when you were dating your significant other, or what was the first movie that you took your wife or significant other to? Mine and Allison, I took her to see Halloween. Great Outdoors was funny. That's right. Yep, I like that movie, High Plains Drifter. Oh, The Lion King? Well, all right. Grease, yeah. Allison loved Grease.
Still do.
Still does, she says.
Watch it anytime.
I'm sorry, Netthine. I didn't mean to get you in trouble. I just kind of thought that our movie that we went to was kind of an odd selection for
For me.
Huh?
Sure, it was for me, for sure. I didn't like horror movies.
Yeah, Allison was not. I'll never forget. She was babysitting one night for some people down the street, and I went over there to stay with her, and we were watching Carrie, and Allison had never seen Carrie before. And I had, of course. And it got to the end of the movie, and everything, at the end, everything's kind of, la-di-da, and everything's great, and they kind of panning over toward that grave. And when that hand came out of that grave, woo! That scared her so bad. And then she got mad at me because I knew it was going to happen and didn't tell her. Yeah. How many people in the chat have ever been to a drive-in? Oh, that was a good one, Silver Clan. Sorry about your outcome there, but that was a good movie. See, Fleabag's been to drive-in, Chicken Man, Dad Spare Change, Tom Thumb, Elizabeth Flood, Show Me Stacker, Copper Owl, Neptune, Shell Bell, Silver Clan, Mark S., William E. Yeah, hard to find them now. Good morning, RM. There's a 52 for our third find for the day. 53 is a possible hinting nickel. We had one here in Tuscaloosa. It was called the Dale Drive-In. Well, just about a guarantee if you said you've been to a drive-in, you're well into your years there. Probably it's been, I don't know, probably over 30 years since that drive-in was operational here, maybe longer than that. Probably longer than that. I don't remember as long as my kids have been alive that the drive-in was actual in operation. I remember the Short Circuit movie, 75 likes. Wow, you guys are doing well today. All right, well, let's get that going. Thanks, everybody, for the likes. 75 likes is a quarter and a war nickel. Should be coming up there. Y'all jump in. Haven't seen BH Ringer yet, I don't think. RM. I was entertaining maybe trying to join their nickel hunt this afternoon, but I'm going to have to use my nickels for what we're doing. So, and I wanted to watch the TV this afternoon, so. We got real lucky. We was able to use the hanger that we already had, so that saved me a couple $100. $32 people in already. Understand it won't show how many people in chat. It says viewers hidden. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. A minute 20 seconds on the giveaway. Hey, Sherry Lynn Martin, how are you? Thanks for coming in today. Jump in on our giveaway. Yeah, well, usually at the top of the chat on my main page, it will say how many people are in chat. But today it says viewers hidden. I don't know why. I've never seen that up there before. So I don't know. 38 seconds to go. $17 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, I see that now. I should have looked at what I've got on my screen there. I forgot that I have the number on our screen. All right, so we're going to draw a winner. We got 36 people in. We're going to pick a winner for the 75 likes. It's going to be NC Prospectors. Congratulations, NC. Congrats. Wow, Vincent, that's a good. Are you doing a box of dimes, or what are you hunting, Vincent? A bank wrap dime box. Nice, Vincent. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Sorry about that. There's a 64D. Scratch and go crazy. Cool, Vincent. There's a 49. That's the oldest find we've had so far. So that's two in the 50s and one. Oh, the other, didn't we find a 40? We found a 41 too. So we have 2 in the 40s, 1 in the 50s so far. 2 in the 40s, 1 in the 50s. That one just damaged, but it was a 64D. It looked funny. I never seem to get notifications anymore on anything. Oh, nice. That's cool. I have been, as many coins as I take back every week, I run into other people coming in with coins all the time to put in the coin machine, and I just wish there was some way I could gauge how much they had face value and be able to buy those bags of change that I see come through all the time. On a happy note, with all the 2023 Ds I've been getting, I don't know what it is about those newer coins, but even the 2021, when I had boxes full of those, they're, hey, Mrs. Scratch and Go Crazy, good afternoon to you. Thanks for dropping in. But they don't seem to go through the coin machine very well. They get hung up in there, and they get under the wheel and under the wall that kind of contains all that. Whoops, CLMK hit the slots, and it just runs and runs and runs, and those things get so hot you can't hold them. It'll kick them out to the coin machine, coin return, eventually, sometime, but they get so hot. But I don't know if they made an adjustment to it or what, but that was I mean, I'd almost thought about taking a break from getting the flat boxes just because of all the 2023 Ds I've been dealing with. I know John Bryan, I think he gets more boxes a week than I do, and he has probably done 80 boxes of 2023 Ds, and I have done probably close to 20. And I got 2 more over there today. But last week, one of the boxes was circulated. So I know Rick, hunting Southwest Ohio, he's been dealing with it in his double stack boxes. But on the good side, I won't have to make but one trip to the coin machine this week. Yeah, I hear you, Copper Owl. It's been killing us here in Alabama. I know. I think John Bryan is. I want to say I may be exaggerating. Yeah, that's what the hunting Southwest Ohio has been done. Nice, Silver Clan. Ooh. There's Rick. He's mowing the lawn. And he had one uncirculated box this week, so he's still getting a few too. It had been just crazy consistent on them with my flat boxes. I mean, I maybe have gotten 2 boxes, maybe this year, that were not 2023 Ds from that bank. It could be, I mean, but I guess. I can't. I mean, I know it sounds that way, I mean, but realistically. Right, Silver Clan, I agree with you. Oh, you only have one circulated box. Oh, yucky, yuck, yuck. If we run into the same issue next week, I may try to get a box of quarters for us to hunt instead of nickels. Or I may get nickels and quarters. And we'll hunt the nickels on the stream. There's a 51. So that's 2 in the 40s and 2 in the 50s we've got right now. I saw silver back down to right at just a little over $28 this week. Did it ever hit 30? I thought it was going to hit 30. Whoop, shell bell hit the slots. Good coffee. Yep, you're right, Grant. If if you can withstand the initial output to get the box started. Hey, Todd, hope your trip going well. And New Jersey Fishing Maniacs in the chat. How you doing, NJ? We are hunting nickels today. And I'm crazy. How are you? We're hunting some nickels. It's been kind of slow so far, nothing exciting. I'm sorry to hear that, NJ. That's always a sad time. We have had to go through that from time to time. We took a little break after our last one was put down. That was our, let's see, we had Maggie and Lucky with our best dog ever. And he just wandered off and took care of himself one day. But we had a little Yorkie dog we had to have put down, and then an old lab. Now we got all young dogs.
Did you tell them I just can get in my lap now?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were always concerned. Allison was, one of the things she was wanting a smaller dog for was so that she could pick him up, and get him in her lap. She wanted me to put one of those vests on him with a handle on the back to make it easier for her to get him up in her lap. But man, and we were concerned also because those of you that know, been with us a while, he had a birth defect in the bone and socket for his hip. And I noticed it early on and just grew concerned as he carried it and didn't seem to use it very well. And so I finally got the vets to look at it hard, and they found that he just had a birth defect there. And so I wasn't sure what the prognosis was as far as dealing with it, but they said that on small dogs especially, you can just go in and they just cut the top of that bone off where the ball was for the joint, and so he doesn't have that connection there anymore. But they said that over time, as he continues to use it, it will build scar tissue up in there, and he will get almost full function, and he is doing great with that. But long story short, he can jump into Allison's lap now, and we had thought that he wouldn't be able to do that, and so she was concerned about being able to pick him up and put him in her lap. But it ain't no problem now. But he jumps up there like a boss. And when he gets in the back of the house, him and our cat get along pretty good. And so when Angus gets through the dog gate and gets in the back of the house, at one time the cat could get up on the beds and didn't have to worry about him. But now he jumps up there with him, so he don't have an out anymore when Angus gets to the back. Walker, they can't play good together. So he can't join in, but he gets mad when Angus gets back there and starts chasing that cat. Walker gets upset because he can't go do it. But yeah, our fur babies are important parts of our lives. It's hard to lose them. Hey, Ernest Edwards, you're number 80. Thank you very much, good friend, and welcome, welcome. There's a 57. That's our third from the 50s. So far, really, really light box on the early finds. There is a 53, so maybe it's picking up. Now this one is also a nickel you can look for the hinting counterfeit nickels. I don't see the R there like it should be, and then you can weigh them. I think they're supposed to weigh 5.3 grams or something like that for the hinting, and that one weighs 4.79. So it is a fine, but it is not a hinting, a henny. $5 euro. How old is it? I mean, if it's a euro, unless it was in super, super good shape, then I would not think that it would have a lot of value. But I don't know. Well, he tried to do bills, bigger denominations, Michael Wells, and he got caught. And so he started doing nickels because they were, and then, of course, back then, back in the days that he was doing a nickel was a lot of money. I mean, you can say that now because it's, what's a nickel in today's money. But back then, a nickel would buy you food or just a lot of things. A nickel was a valuable commodity back then. Not so much now. I can see where we could say that now, but back then it was, silver addictions in the house. Back then a nickel was a thing. Yeah, I got caught making $5 bills. Then he went to nickels. Then he got caught making the nickels. They did get our floors done this week, and they look really good. We're really happy with how they turned out. Why I was a little bit, I usually like to get my that DDO is hard to find, Grant. That's a lot of people would look for that. I have only seen one streamer that's ever found one in a box. That was Rob Finds Treasure. So I'll look at them though. It would be a cool find. Shellbell found a DDO this week. Can't remember what coin it was. I think it was a. Can't wait. I think it was a quarter. That Shellbell 2018 or 2015. There are a lot of things to look for, though. There you go. Thank you, Showbell. I was drawing a blank there. There's a 1940 ender. So we got a 1940 ender there. So we got 3, 4 in the 40s and 4 in the 50s now, and we're not quite halfway through the box. It's not a very good amount of older coins, to be honest. But like I said, my nickel boxes can be pretty bad, and my penny boxes are worse. It's not anything for me to go through a box here and only get maybe 1 or 2, 3 Wheaties out of it. Thank you, thank you. My nose is a little athletic this morning. There's a 53. That's another nickel you can look for the hinting. And it's not, but it's a 53. It's another find. Yeah, the 44 is obvious because it's missing the mint mark. There's another 53. Got it as an ender that time. Let me go up here and get it. It's a 53D. I think Dad's Spare Change told me that the 53 was, the counterfeit nickels were P mints. So that's a 53D. 53D, but we picked up a few things here in the last couple rows. I did a box battle one time with Copper Owl, and I ended up winning the box battle, but it wasn't because I was finding old coins. I had a bunch of 2009s. Thank you, Dad's Spare Change. That won the battle for me. Yeah, it has to be a P mint. P mint. Dad's Spare Change told me that. Yeah, Copper Owl said, yep, just waiting on the rematch. I think you could take me now, Copper Owl. My nickels are really cooled off. That was just a lucky box I got that day. It had all those 2009s in it. Tell you what, these halves keep doing what they're doing. We all may be hunting nickels and other things. It's getting hard to get a good box of $50. I mean, we've done good the last couple of weeks. We've had silver, but Oh, wow. Did you, the one you found, Dad's Fair Change, the 44p? You know, actually, I'm okay. I would be okay with it if that happened. You know, if it's got to where it was more work than it was worth, I could be happy doing nickels or quarters and other things. Yep, we need more dumps. Even the, you know, supposedly the Christmas silver didn't seem to be as crazy this year as it's been in the past. Sherry Lynn, one of the mods, can give you walkers if you don't have any. They will be more than happy, and if they can't do it, I can. Generally, if somebody would give Sherry Lynn some walkers, I would appreciate it. All right, Sherry, you should be good to go. Okay, good, Dad's Fair Change. That's awesome. I haven't yet. Nothing to report yet, Silver Addiction. My $50 fell through this week. I got 2 boxes of uncirculated 2023 Ds, and the bank that I get my double stack boxes from weren't able to order coins this week. So we are hunting nickels. In the past, I've just not streamed when I couldn't get halves, but all my friends out there have told me that I need to go ahead and hunt, and whatever we hunt, they'll be here, and they're right. Crafty Dragon's in the house. So if I can't get halves, we'll do nickels. Hey, Sam M. Although nickels are getting hard to find. The bank that give me these, usually I can't get nickels. Well, I can get bags from. I got that $200 bag from them, and usually I can't get boxes from them. But I asked since I was struggling to find coinage, and they let me have a box. I asked them to start ordering me some. I mean, I asked one of the other banks. I may have to go by there and check with them this week sometime and see if they ordered me some nickels. There is a 59 or 39, a 39. So that could be a 39D, or an S would be a key date. 39P, we can look for the hinting notch on the R. See what we got here. Oh, yeah, it is not. And I don't see the notch in the R there at the bottom left. Should have like a hole, not through the coin, but just a defect there on the bottom left of the R. So that is not a hinting, but it is another find. So that puts us at one in the 30s, and the rest are in the 40s and 50s. Oh, Paula Abrams, how are you doing? Allison Paula Abrams said hi to do.
Morning.
Crafty Dragon said hiya.
Hi.
Oh, 7 subs away. So I see some kind of new names. Jeff Scotton. Some of you guys that may not have ever visited Hunting Southwest Ohio's channel. And if you got friends, reach out there and tap them on the shoulder and get them to go over and subscribe to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Put your link up, !me. If you want to put your link up, type in !me. And if you have not subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, I would very much appreciate it if you would. He is a super guy, has a super great channel, and very generous in what he does. Hunting Southwest Ohio. Check him out. He's 7 away from 4K. 7 away from 4K.
I can't do it twice.
Yeah. Allison says she can't do it twice.
I'm already doing it.
Showbell, yeah, there you go, Rick. Thank you. So, Rick, are you okay with being first up next week if I get boxes? William E. donated for a box, and if you are still interested in a box, Rick, next week. Oh, yeah, spring sinus crap. That's right. I will have you up number 1 next week, Rick, and we'll have William E. number 2. Okay, thank you, sir. So we will be sold out for next Saturday if I get halves. I had a pretty good little deal going because my son had to get braces, and I kind of I used some of my coin money to kind of offset some of that, and so I was down to just getting 2 boxes at a time of halves, and it worked out really good because I could go to my double stack box and pick up for the hunt, and then Monday I would go and cash those in and go by the other bank and pick up my $50. You were right. It was $55, William E. Your PayPal was fine, $55. And thanks again, William. Ricky the Scotty, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. We got some cool little auction items today, some dimes, and one's a cap bust dime, and a Walker. Walker's not in great shape. It might be in fine, but it's a 28S, so it's an older one if you need it for your album. Thought I would put it in there. Coffee is gone. Not lately. I tell you what, I have been moving stuff around here so much, my back. I not never really dealt with bad back pain, but my back gets sore, you know. And so moving all this furniture and mopping floors and sweeping and trying to get things in order after this floor install has had me a little down in the back this week. Silver Clan says, well, I got to go get my hair cut and work some volunteer hours with my Lions Club for the homeless. That's a very great and generous of you to do that, Silver Clan. And you have a great day, and thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you very much. Appreciate you.
Oh, wow.
There's the 2004 P. Yeah, and ooh, you're right, Ricky. With this chair that I've got, I replaced the wheels on it to get rid of the hard plastic wheels. I did not want them to damage the floor over time, so I've got some like neoprene wheels on this thing. And man, I'm telling you what, these things are like NASCAR ready. If you don't watch it, that chair will. Oh, great, Jim. Good. This chair will get away from you. It rolls so smooth now. I love it, but it is a smooth rolling chair. But don't spend them all in one place, Sherry. All right, Jeff. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in today, my friend. Again, if y'all have not subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, drop by and give him a sub, please. Trying to get to 4K. He is almost there. He is almost there. Ooh, Silver Clan. That is very generous. $5 super chat. May all your silver dreams and gold wishes come true. Man, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was very generous of you. Yeah, Jimmy J. Alabama's A-Day game is this afternoon, so this will be our first A-Day game without Nick Saban. So the new coach will be on display today. So it'll be interesting to see one of the first A-Day games for Nick Saban. They had almost 100,000 people that turned out for the A-Day game, and that I think it's free entry, so that was crazy. So I'd be kind of interested to see what kind of turnout we get today for Kevin DeBoer. Old Bell's in the house. How you doing, Old Bell? Trying to figure out what to do with my dogs. So I've got, my dogs have two big kennels that they sleep in the den. I got to put this coffee up. Don't make me sad being empty. I cooked some taco soup today. Do y'all like taco soup? Not today, but this week. I've been eating it for supper just about every night. It is really good. There's a 57D. 57D. So we got several in the 50s there. Thank you, Elizabeth. But I did some fresh cornbread with it. It was really good. Tonight may be pizza night or something. Really, Shellbell? Well, when y'all come down, I'm going to have to cook taco soup.
You've never had it?
She's never had it, she said.
Oh, wow. So good. So easy.
So I'll do some taco soup and cornbread. That'll be a good... Nice, Vincent. That's a good... Any silver dime's a good box. It is so easy. I'm not a gourmet cook, of course, so anything that's dump and go, I like. And it's about as simple as you can get. All right, I will. I'll put it on Discord. I will put it on the Discord. It is super simple, and you can kind of customize it if you or can't really do the heat. I have a hard time hitting the spice right because Allison is very, very sensitive to the heat. So generally it calls for Rotel, a can of Rotel, and I left it out, which I think it was good. And then a can of mild chili beans, pinto beans, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, 1 can of stewed tomatoes, a can of corn, and ground beef. And then you take taco seasoning mix, and you take ranch soup mix. And just cook it. I like to cook it says 15 minutes and it's ready, but I like to cook mine, simmer it for a while, get the beans good and done, and it's pretty good and pretty easy. The only thing I would say probably is to go ahead and go with a bigger pot, because I've got one that I like to use most of the time, and it's just not quite big enough for everything to go in comfortably. And usually what I end up doing is I start out with that pot and I end up having to put it to another pot. I forgot about that when I cooked this time. That was exactly what I had to do. But it is really good and simple. Make you some hot cornbread or Johnny cakes. Yep, I will. Now, it will be on my Discord, CLMK. Are you a part of our Discord channel? There you go. Thank you, Shellbell. We have a category on our Discord channel for food, for art, for videos we like. So all kind of stuff gets posted in Discord, along with recipes. B3 is someone that I've gotten to know, and he is a sourdough bread master, and so he puts yeah, it does have a lot of salt in it, Paul Abrams, I will give you that. Although, and I think next time I'm trying to cut back on the salt too for me and Allison, and I think I'm gonna do the low sodium on the taco seasoning next time, because it does have a lot of salt in it. You are right. And I mean, I didn't add any salt. Well, I've added some salt with the onions. Hey there, Wolf Metal Stacking, number 88. Thank you, sir. I added some salt and pepper with the onions and garlic when I was cooking them. But as far as adding any other salt, now another thing you could probably do, it calls for water, but I like to use beef stock instead of water. Adds a little extra flavor to it. And you could go with a low sodium on that too. Or you could use water, and that would kind of knock it back also. Because water is what it calls for. I figure we will continue to hunt through these till about 1 o'clock, and we will start the auction at 1. If you guys are interested in that, we will and need to go somewhere or do something, we will aim at about 1 o'clock to start the auction today. Shouldn't take long. Only 5 items, so. Hey Kevin, no, haven't. Wasn't able to do halves this week because I got 2 uncirculated boxes from one bank, and the other bank did not order. We're not able to order this week, so no halves. No halves today, and no good finds really on the nickels. They have been pretty bad. We got 139, 340s, and about 7 in the 50s, but nothing good yet. Well, thank you, Shellbell. I was thinking about doing some rib maybe this week. We had some really rough weather there for a few days, but the next few days ought to be great. Well, you can't do a coin hunt without talking about food at some point. That has been my experience. At some point during a live stream, food is going to get brought up. I don't know why, but
welcome to the party, pal.
Wildcard Coin just subscribed. Thank you so much, Wildcard Coins. If you are in the chat, good to have you, and I appreciate the subscription very, very much. Yeah, Shellbell went a long way to get those ribs. I'll remember to leave the apple juice out this time, Shellbell. I did not realize Shellbell was allergic to apples. And I usually put a little bit of apple juice. Now that is a 53P, that we can look for the hinting notch on the R. Don't see it. And the weight should be right around 491. So another one in the 50s though. That's going to give us about 8 in the 50s. I did not change blistering barnacles. I had one picked out, and I did not change. I was in such a short time from when I got up to when the stream started, I did not get a chance to go back and change shirts. So there's wild card coins. All right, Shellbell. All right. Thanks for subscribing today, Wild Card Coin. That's very, very nice of you to do that. There's a 64D. We are hunting some nickels today. We usually do halves on Saturday, but I had some issue getting coins this week. So when all else fails, you hunt what you got. Hunt what you got. I'm sorry, Crafty. I had two possibilities picked out, and I did not get up early enough. I woke up at almost 9 o'clock, and I had not done anything to get ready for the stream. Usually I do all that the night before, because usually I watch TV on my computer. And so I could bring up, whatever and let it play while I'm watching. But with the new TV in the house now, I actually sat in my recliner and watched it. So that was detrimental to the getting stuff ready for the stream. I'm going to add a new element to that. I'm so used to watching everything on my computer. We very rarely ever watched anything in the den. But now that's going to be a functioning room.
Dogs are going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about the dogs. I'm having a hard time deciding how to handle their kennels. Right now, both of their kennels is in the den. And once we get a couch and 2 chairs and maybe an end table or some stuff in there, then it's not going to be much room left for those kennels. So, not sure what I'm going to do about their sleep place yet. Hannah said I could put them in her room.
At last, Elaine's got a barking fit.
She said that if they would just settle down, but they want to play.
I know. Well, they're not used to it.
Yeah, they're not used to that.
They're used to going to bed and they're...
I wouldn't mind Angus sleeping in bed with me, but Walker, he sheds so much.
I would love it if Angus would sleep with me. But with the cat, that's just not beneficial.
Thank you, William E., and I appreciate your donation for next week. I hope we find you some goodies. If we do go next week without more halves, I will donate. I will refund William. I don't like to hold people's money like that, and there might be something else you could do with that. So if I do run into a bad position on my halves next week, then I will just refund your money, and we will try it again another day. But thank you for the good luck wishes. Yeah, well, both of them have took over my old lazy boy.
The day Walker came in our house, he took it over.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Grant Collectible says, my aunt's TV stand in the living room has built-in dog kennels in the bottom.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and it's pretty cool, she says.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was not any time at all, Captain Dragon, before Walker had claimed my lazy boy. And then initially Angus couldn't get up there. That back leg of his was so bad that he couldn't jump up there. And but now he kind of took it away from Walker. I'm going to leave that in there, I believe, for them to lay in. And I guess also I'm going to buy furniture covers for the new furniture. Okay, William. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm lazy. Why you want to say that? The dog's lazy. Walker's lazy. He likes to lay in that lazy boy. And then Angus lays in it so funny. When he's really tired, he'll lay out in the bottom of it. But generally, he sits with his front legs over the arm of the chair. And it's just a funny position to see him sitting there like that. They love that lazy boy, though. There's a 52. Yeah, we got both of them, Crafty. Allison got a cat toy that she keeps in her drawer in there. It's kind of like one of the little fishing pole things with the feather out on the end. A lazy walker. I got you, Jim. And she plays with Mowgli with that. And then she'll put it up, though, and he will drag it back out. He knows exactly where it is. There is a 1940 filly. That is another 40s. That's going to give us 4 in the 40s. But yeah, that cat's funny. And him and Angus play together so good. But Walker just cannot calm. He can't dial it down enough. And even when I work sometime with Walker and Angus, or Walker and the cat. And if I can just have Walker and be controlling him, then I can get them to be close together without overreacting. I mean, but you got to stay vigilant. And but when Angus is there, he just takes off and wants to go chase. And so once he gets involved, it makes it hard to work with Walker on it. But initially, anytime Walker would advance, the cat was out of here. But the cat has kind of quit running now. At least just like on initial contact. He will hold his own there for a little bit. And we've decided, too, that one thing we need to do is get him areas where he can get up off the ground, like some cat trees and stuff. They just got to be strong enough that Walker can't break them. And I'm also thinking about making a cat door into our bedroom. That's where he likes to sleep during the day, and that would give him access to that. Because sometimes in the morning, hey, Mo Money, how are you doing, my friend? Been a minute since you've been through. Thanks for dropping in today. Next giveaway is at 100 likes. We are inching our way up that way. Today's 100 like will be a 90%er Benji, I believe. 52 Benji, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, we're 1 away. Wow, 100 likes on a nickel hunt. Can't get mad at that. 1 away. One more. If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and thump on it a little bit. We'll do this 100 like giveaway. Jim Cantor is all over it. Thank y'all so much. All right, here we go. 100 likes. Oh, really? Our little dog and cat, Angus and the cat, get along pretty well. They play together, and that cat's not worried about him at all. But Walker's another story. 100 likes. Thanks, everybody. 100 likes. Not even through the first box. That is awesome. So there we go. Jump on in. We got 48 people in here. If you have not won today, you are eligible. Everybody will be eligible for the end of stream. Crazy Jim, how are you doing? Brenda Shank, hope you're doing well. "44 seconds to go on the giveaway. New Marshall in town. How are you doing? 25 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Good morning, Crazy Jim. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody, for a 52 Benji. 100 likes. Blistering barnacles. Wow. Very nice, Jamie. Nice pickup. Very nice. Woohoo! I bet you probably never have had a Benji, have you, Jamie? Jamie is in the UK, so he is, this might be your first Benji. Thanks, everybody, for 100 likes. That is awesome. That is awesome. His first Benji. Cool. I wonder what silver melt is on Benjis now. Got to be close to $9 an hour. So that's not a bad little win for the giveaway there. Not a bad giveaway. Whew, nose had a tickle there. $22 times face, yeah. At the coin show we went to earlier, I guess it was last month, they were offering Constitutional for 18. John Bryan found it for 18. 18 times face. Probably can't find it that good anymore, not right now. I figure it'll come down though. I mean, it has made runs like this before, so I figure whatever drives that market, it will right itself and we'll get back down the $27, $26 silver. Just my opinion. There is a 48. 48.
Wendigo's playing 7 days.
Yeah.
And it's horde night. He had no music on in Elstar. I think we need to help him. He's streaming it for us. He puts Back in Black up. I love it. He knows what kind of music needs to be played on horde night.
When Allison was telling me about a friend of theirs, or that gaming friend that is playing a game that we used to play called 7 Days to Die, and it's kind of like a zombie apocalypse game. But Allison, when we played with several people on Discord, and so that we had a Discord voice channel going, so everybody could talk through Discord, and then you could play music on it that everybody would be able to hear. So on Horde Night, Allison had a playlist of AC/DC and
GNR.
Who?
Bunch of stuff.
Guns N' Roses. I'm trying to think of the other band. So, but she would play it on Horde Night, and so one of our friends on that is playing a game by himself, and he's streaming it, and it's Horde Night, and he didn't have any music.
Another friend put it on. Oh, I love SBC. Get it, Angus, get it.
I've heard of that band, Paula, but I don't know if I've ever heard anything.
Who?
Smashing Pumpkins.
I've heard of them, yeah.
I don't think I've ever listened to any of their music.
There was one song they
It
had
looked
that
like
was
an
really
oldie.
popular for a while. I can't
Nope,
remember
84.
If you've heard, I know. Yeah, who are we going?
He may be at a baseball game, Fleabag. He is coaching Little League, and they might have had a baseball game today.
Alright.
I might have to check them out. Me and Allison like music. We really like music. For us, really enhances our mood. You know, when maybe not having a great day or low energy or whatever, put a little music on, and it really helps with your outlook. You know, get your energy level up. I can't clean house without some music going, or the kitchen. When I'm cooking, I like to put some music on while I'm in there. So we are big music people. There is a 55, so if it's a 55P, it will be a semi-key date, and it is not. It's a 55D. But we love the music.
22. Starts 22.
I don't have my hearing aids in. I can't hear the clock ticking. Can y'all hear the clock ticking? That thing's been there now long enough that I didn't even hear it chime. It chimed, and I'm so used to hearing it now. I didn't hear it chime 12 o'clock. we're going to hunt about 55 more minutes, and then we will have our auction for the day. We should get into this other box. I actually found a buffalo in a box like this, the last one I hunted. Hey, original ATOG. There's another great coin channel you guys have not visited. OA, if you want to, put exclamation me in the chat, and it will bring your channel name up, your channel up. Hogan Hero. That was a good old one. I like that too. I like that one. There we go. Y'all check him out. Give him some sub love. It's free, and it really helps the channel. It's Bob Marley. I don't know. I've got a mix of everything. I've got Guns N' Roses, Pentatonics, Jelly Roll, Fleetwood Mac, Adele, all kind of. Oh, nice. Original ATOG. Been a while since you've been able to do that. All right, on the phone. Yeah, it's always hard to type on the phone. Stevie Nicks, yeah. I think the one I have on there is called the Avalanche. 2917. Wow, Vincent. A 1918. Wow, that is the nice one. Yeah, blame it on the equipment. Four rows to go in box number one. I just switched carriers. I have a Comcast business account for my internet, and they offered me a phone deal, so I switched my phone over to them, and it's been doing okay. I'm not unhappy with it. Eventually I'll switch Allison too, probably, but her phone is, I'm still paying for her phone, so I can't do it till the phone's paid for. All right, Blistering Barnacles, you stay safe also, my friend. You stay safe also. Well, I appreciate you dropping in, though. It was good to see you. Are you gonna try to go to the Tulsa show this year, ATOG? If you see that before you head out, if you can answer that. Hey, Lisa. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. All right, ATOG. It was nice to have gotten to meet you last year. So I know that me and Shellbell is going to the Tulsa show. Are there anybody else in the chat going to Tulsa this year? It is a great show for the YouTube crowd. I wonder how. Oh yeah, I'm the same way, Paula. I like all kinds of stuff. The Tulsa show is the week going into Father's Day. So June the 13th, 14th, and 15th, Artie Mike. 13th, 14th, and 15th. Yeah, Grant, I did hear that. That's great. That's very nice of your aunt and dad to do that. I'll be happy to see you. Yep, and Chicken Man, Shellbell and Chicken Man. Y'all got to try to come back down during football season to watch a game with us, Shellbell. Maybe stay for a long weekend. So last year, Rob was there. Coining Around, Tupac was there. Coin Crew was there. I think Ravenhawk was there. So a lot of YouTubers. Thank you, Shellbell. A lot of YouTubers are there. Yeah, Grant, that can be said probably for a good many of us. There's a 59, 59D, yeah, 59D for another fine. Got one more row to go. Yeah, he was one of the first ones I watched also, Grant. And then Paul was coming along right in there too. Well, oh wow, that sounds like a fun trip, Paula. Sounds like a fun trip. So I started watching Rob, and then Paul's Spare Time did a stream where he donated the giveaways and stuff, kind of for advertising. And so I kind of found his stream through Rob also. Started watching him. Copper Owl, and then Cane Friday, or Kanye. Then who was it? VMC introduced us to hunting Southwest Ohio. Or no, it was Treasure Charger. He got us into watching hunting Southwest Ohio. So there's another great channel. Rick is only 7 away from his 4K. 7 away from 4K. So if y'all have not subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, please give him a sub. Oh, all right, that's it for that box. I don't know. I didn't think that was a very good box. We had 11 from the 50s. 540s and a 39 for that box. 11 from the 50s, 540s, and a 39 from that box. Rock Solid Stacker, how are you doing? Yo, yo, yo. Oh, we got another sub. We're at 1360 now. Was that you, Rock Solid Stacker? If so, thank you, sir. I might have missed that you have subbed to the channel, and I appreciate it. Lyle Komodo's in the house. How are you doing, Lyle? So we're just going to continue into this other box. These are from different distributors. So the box that we just finished hunting, I think, was Loomis. And the rows that we will be hunting now are, thank you, sir, very much. Thank you. The rows we are hunting now are going to be from Brinks. Thing about Brinks is I get a lot of pennies in my nickel rolls sometimes. So, but I did find a buffalo nickel in the last box. I did. So maybe I didn't think that box was too good. 11, 16, 17 total finds for the box is. I don't think that's a very good box. Oh, Paul Spare Time has gifted 5 WalkerMagnet memberships. Thank you so much, Paul. Blistering Barnacles, Lisa Anderson, Grant's Collectibles, Lyle Okamoto, and New Marshall in Town were all gifted memberships. All gifted memberships. So I was going to do a membership and stream next week. But I already have donators that are kind of in the pipeline. So if I do get halves for next weekend, we will do another donator stream. And then the next weekend, we will try to get in another stream for the members. We're going to give free rows away. We've done it one time, so those members will not be eligible anymore. And we are trying to get all the membership through with some searches, some row searches for them. $39D and a $44D. Oh, nice. Good, Brian. Maybe that will be good luck for me, too. These are hot and cold. Really and truly, I found the best find in that other style box, the one with the holes in the bottom. I'm not, coin explosion. I'm not able to get those often. And so I always am happy when I do, but it wasn't very good today. I'll tell you what, I'm about to the point where I do not want to take any more bags when they have bags. Because they are generally not very good either. A lot of times I take them according to them, you know, those are customer rolls, people coins had brought in that they had bagged up to send back to the Fed. But I have hunted a few of them, and I did find a buffalo in the last one I did. But aside from that, not very many. You think you would have a good chance of finding a semi-key date, especially if it was just somebody's coins that they just threw in without, you know, knowing or hunting for the finds in them. But the last few I've done have not been very good. I prefer them in the box. It seems like it takes forever to go through a bag of coins, because you can't really see your progress as good as when you're going through rolls. So we're going to start the auction in about 40 minutes. 40 minutes. At 1 o'clock we'll go into our auction. Even if we have not finished this box of nickels, I will finish it later. Yeah, if we had a new member or subscriber come in, Rock Solid Stacker, if somebody could, there you go, Chicken Man's on it. Chicken Man's on it. The games are, of course, just for fun, but everybody seems to enjoy them. Paul Spare Time will be on this afternoon at 2 o'clock, so we will be done well before he starts. I might have to break my laptop out where I can watch. You're welcome, Rock Solid. Where I can watch the TV and still check out the YouTube, because I am going to watch the Masters this afternoon. But I still want to see how things are going on Paul's Spare Time. 64. $57. First find for this box. 2004 piece. Looking for the DDO. Here it looks like an Odie, 47. We can check it for the hinting notch on the R. And I don't see it, but that is find number 2 for this box. There's a 41, find number 3.
Can't touch this.
I will probably go by and see. I've got 2 banks that I get these boxes from, and I did not go by the other one yesterday because I was trying to track down my $50, and I had spoken to the other bank about ordering me a couple boxes of nickels, so I'll probably go by there tomorrow, one day this week, and see if I can get nickels from them. It's you know, slots are more random wins. A lot of times on the gamble, Rock Solid, the gamble is you win on the gamble more than you do the slots. So some people they'll play the slots for a while and then they'll gamble some to get some of their walkers back. Of course, you can't run out of walkers. We will give you more walkers. We will give you more. So has anybody ever used one of the Cricut machines, the circuit that kind of cut things out? I'm thinking about trying to make t-shirts for myself and try to develop a WalkerMagnet t-shirt. But I thought it would be kind of cool just to do them here. But I want to make sure that they're will hold up for washing and doing all that. Your wife and daughters do. Haven't ever used one. Allison's wanted one for a while, so we may venture over there, and I want to try to learn how to make my own t-shirts. It's just no good easy way to do those that you can get them in good enough quality without them costing too much money. But I thought that might be a way, and then you don't have to worry about buying 100 of them. There's Michael Erickson. Michael, I'm actually wearing your t-shirt that you made for me. Unfortunately, it did not survive the washing machine and dryer. So Michael actually made some WalkerMagnet t-shirts and sent me the shirt he made. And so I found it in all the cleaning up we've been doing, and I was going to wash it and wear it today, and I did. But unfortunately, the emblem came off in the dryer, so it did not hold up to the dryer. So that's, hey, Jason Kennick. It was a good try, man. They look good. He had a nice big WalkerMagnet on the back of it, the sticker, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to wear that today.
29 damage? 13? It looks fiery right now. Let me find out. Yeah, I think it's fire. Come on. Yeah,
But that was very nice of you to do that, Michael. We will get it figured out.
that's nice.
We are doing our auction in about 30 minutes. We will start the auction at 1 o'clock. We're just going to continue to hunt nickels up to that time. Oh, Jason Kennick. Wow, Jason, thank you so much, my friend. 10 WalkerMagnet membership. Brian Robeson, Sam M., Vincent Caparina, Thomas tripped on a nickel, Mr. Barnaby, Doug Harding, Nick Molnar, Sherry Lynn Martin, 7 Stacks, and Josh Staples were all gifted membership by Jason Kennick. Man, that is awesome. I appreciate you doing that. Game got canceled. Thank you so much, Jason. That was very generous of you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. So welcome new members. Welcome new members. Here's a 56. 53 is the 50s for the Henning nickel. Yeah, that's easy to do, Crafty. Easy to do. What happened with Hunter Southwest Ohio? He shouldn't be blocked. Hey, Hunter.
We came back up where we started.
Oh, thank you, Rick. I don't know. I don't know. Oop, there's a 1940. Found a dime on my desk. I want to make sure that both of Chris's dimes made it to the envelope. They did. I don't know where that came from.
We can't survive the red stuff.
$64p. Here's the 2004p we can look at. Sam M hit the slots. Shilbell, have you been watching the Tracker TV show that comes on Sunday night? So you keeping up with that? Oh, wow, 110. Haven't missed much, Michael. It has not been a very fruitful nickel hunt. We found, I think, 17 total finds in the first box. with the oldest being a 39, but nothing silvery or even any of the other semi-key dates or anything. So nothing really good in the first box. Yep, me too. Me too. I'm on season 18, I believe, 17 or 18 on NCIS now. $66p, 61. I'm not enjoying these later seasons. Once Abby and DeNozo left, it was all right then, but now it kind of changed anymore. It's really changed since Abby left. So I'm trying to hang with it. I don't know about when Gibbs leaves, but I'm trying to remain faithful. Well, thank you, Rock Solid. We do this every Saturday, and have been known to have a stream during the week that I hunt with my wife, though we haven't been able to do that of late, because right now I'm having trouble getting $50, but we did a nickel hunt one time that went well, and we will try to, at some point, we get things in the house in a good spot to try to do that again. But I appreciate you giving us a chance and hope you will be back every Saturday at 10 o'clock. Sometimes we move it back up into the day if Paul's Spare Time is not on. And if you have not checked out Paul's Spare Time or Hunting Southwest Ohio or Copper Owl on Sundays, please give those guys some love also. If you are kind of just getting into the coin community, YouTube community, those are good channels to check out. No, Artie Mike, I got lucky. The wall mount that I used on the other TV worked on the new TV. I thought I was going to have to buy a new mount, but if I had, I would have installed it myself. But the mount that I had on the wall was rated for 130 pounds, and the TV that I bought only weighed 79, so it was able to handle it, and I did not have to pay the money for an extra wall mount. So got lucky there. We got to buy some furniture. We're going to get a new couch and 2 new recliners, and hopefully maybe next week. We've got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so that would be maybe the day to do it, since we got to get out anyway and go and look at some furniture. Still got a lot of sorting and putting up to do, but it is coming together. My daughter has been helping me a lot, so that's great. she wants to do a garage sale. There is a 56 from Denver. 56 Denver. Because we do have a lot of stuff. We've got my wife's old her bedroom furniture. We've got a big, huge dining table in here that I'm thinking it may have to go. To make room to be able to better manage Allison's craft room in there. It takes up too much room, and unless I move back to one of the bedrooms, we don't really have another place to put that big old table. I got a screaming deal on that thing. When I worked at Mercedes, we would have a lot of Germans that would come to work at the plant that would be on like a 2-year stint. They would come in, work a couple years, and go back to Germany. And when they did, they got furniture allowance, housing allowances, and all that kind of stuff. And they would hit town, man, and they would just start buying stuff to put it in his house. And then 2 years later, they had to go back to Germany. And so a lot of times they would sell things, and I think that guy wanted $1,200 for that table. May have been more than that. And nobody was buying it. And I told him, I said, look, I'll give you $600 for it. That's the best I can do. And he didn't want to do it. And I just left him my number, and he called me about later that evening and said that he would take it. So I got a $1,500 oak table with chairs for $600. But they would roll into town, buy motorcycles, boats, TVs and all that kind of stuff. I got a TV in our bedroom I bought from one of them. But I don't have the scoop on that anymore, so there was a page you could look at work that would list want ads kind of thing, and every time that would go around for them to head back home, that would fill up with stuff. There is a pretty nice 58, not too bad, coin, 58p, but it got really good detail. That's a pretty coin. I might have to check the album with that one. I don't think it's a proof. It doesn't quite have the luster on it to be a proof. A lot of time proofs will have full steps, and not that you can get the designation on them, but that's not a bad 58 there. We'll put it to the side. Yeah, I'm fine with doing it, but she's going to have to tote the load. I might have to take a weekend off from the stream to be able to do that, but she wants to do it. If I got her here to help, I don't mind doing it, but it's not something I'm interested in tackling on my own. We've got a ton of pictures that we've got to rehang. Really have never really rehung any of those since we had a fire years ago. We have shadow boxes made for each of our kids that are hung, but I've got a ton of photos and stuff that we need to get back up, and prints and stuff like that. So kind of got to work on that too. But those are hard to store. They take up a lot of space to try to keep them in the floor. All right, I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. About 10 more minutes. We'll do a few more rows and then we will get ready for the auction. Here's a 46. 46p. Not a Henning. Thank you, Elizabeth. Alright, we got a few more rows we can do. Sorry, these are not been very good. Not an exciting nickel box. Yeah, you gotta watch those pines. We got a neighbor that had, I don't know, they probably had 30 fairly good sized pine trees just in their front yard. And pines, I don't like pines. I had all the ones, flea bag hit again. I had all the ones on our property cut down years ago. And I don't like to have pines too close to the house. That's a pretty 78. Not full step, but it is a pretty one. We'll check it against the album. There's a 64D. Box of half, found a 69, a 2010 proof, and 4 NIFCs. Well, any silver's good silver, Brian. Any silver's good silver. And I love to find the proofs. I've always loved to find the proof. Of course, you know, I'd rather find a big box of silver, but occasionally, when you hit those proof boxes, they can be fun. If I couldn't have a good silver box, I was equally happy to have a good proof box. hopefully we'll get halves again for next weekend. But if not, we will find something else to do. Five more minutes till auction time. Come back here. Has anybody ever found one of the speared bison nickels with the die crack?
Did you get the arrows up top?
Chicken Man hasn't yet. Me neither. I keep looking though. Yeah, I think that's the popular one, Jesse Kruckenberg, that got it across the hindquarters like. That's the one, the most desirable one. There is a 58. 2004 P. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's fair change. I'm not sure. Oh, you're welcome, Ricky the Scotty. I hope it arrived safely. And remember, again, we have some small coins in the auction today. And so if you are okay with me mailing those by stamp, there's no shipping. There's not a shipping charge. I've had pretty good luck stamp mailing the smaller coins. Even 40%ers, a couple of 40s, I've had pretty good luck getting those through by stamp mail. So if when we get to the auction, if you're okay with me shipping that way, then there is no shipping charges for that during the auction. If you're okay with a stamp mail, then it's no shipping. All right, let's get one more row after this one, and then we will start the auction. Remember to refresh and get on current on chat if you are interested in bidding. Also, remember not to enter any numbers during the auction in the chat when we have bids going on. I would appreciate that. Makes things confusing sometimes. All right, here we go. Last row of the day. Last roll of the day. $2,004P. Oh, Lyle Okamoto needs some more walkers. He's done used all his up. There's a pretty 59. There is a 39. We need a D, R, and S for the album. And it is another P, but that is also a nickel that can be a counterfeit Henning nickel. But I don't think that is one, but that's 2 39s we found today in 2 different types of boxes. I'll have to clean that up. I don't know what's on it. Alrighty, alright, that's going to do it for the nickel hunt. So we had a few more in there, had a couple of nice examples of a 58 and a 78. We've got had 139, we had 4 in the 40s and 5 in the 50s. Through not quite half a box on this one. So again, not a great nickel box. Sam, I will need to check into that because you should have already gotten anything I shipped. You should have already gotten anything I shipped you. And y'all please don't be afraid to send me an email if you have not received your packages. If you have not received your package within a week, so I usually try to ship by Wednesday, and so 7 days from that, if you have not received it, you need to let me know. And Sam, I will check back and see. If you would, Sam, send me an email and exactly what it was that I sent you, and let me check with my shipping program to see if I stamp mailed that. And there I go saying I've had pretty good luck with it. And now we have one that might not have made it. All right, so the first item for today. Now I do have issues getting things to out to Washington, but I've not had as big an issue with the other stuff. All right, the first item today is going to be a 1907 Barber. Let me get my scope up out of the way here where I can. We'll give it a little bit of time, Sam, and then I will check that out, and of course I will make it good. Still waiting on your 89cc. So this is the Barber Dime we got today. Pretty little dime, pretty good shape. I thought the kind of got some dark toning there on it. I thought it made it really look good. And let me get to the other scope. Sometimes that other scope is better, showing the auction item. So there we go, 1907. This is a buck and go. Buck and go. Everything is a buck and go up to the 2011 Maple Leaf I have a 2011 Maple Leaf that we're going to start at 25 or 27, I think, on it, 27. So Michael Erickson is in at 5. Ricky the Scotty is in at 8. A beautiful little Barber Dime. We have Sam M at 10, Michael Erickson at 9. Michael Erickson was at 9. Sam M had the bid at $10. $10. 1907 Barber. Ricky the Scotty first in at 11, Michael Erickson. Ricky the Scotty was first in at 11. 1907 Barber Dime. Sam M is now at 13. Sam M is at 13. Thank you, Sam. And Sam, if you win, I will step up on your shipping to make sure you get it right. Sam M is at 13. Ricky the Scotty is at 14. 14 for a 1907 beautiful little Barber Dime. A beautiful little Barber Dime. You got a very good detail. Liberty is well representative there in the reef. And just a pretty little dime. And Ricky the Scotty, you have the bid right now at $14. Ricky the Scotty is at 14 for this pretty little Barber. Thank you, Elizabeth. Michael Wells is at 15. Michael Wells has stepped up and come in at 15. Thank you, Michael. Sam M., you were just a touch late, Sam. A touch late. Michael Wells has the bid at 15. Michael Wells at 15. Michael Wells at 15. Sam with a little bit behind there. Good effort, though. Michael Wells is at $15 for the 1907 Barber.
I've got 100, but I need to make seedlings out of some of them. Takes 2 flats to make one plant.
Ricky the Scotty is at 16. Ricky the Scotty is at 16. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Michael. Sam M is out. Ricky has the bid at 16. Sam M is out. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you, brother. Ricky the Scotty is at 16.
Attack me right here. Okay, let's see.
Ricky going once at 16. Going twice to Ricky the Scotty at 16. All in fair warning, Ricky the Scotty at 16. Sold to Ricky the Scotty. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you for all the bidders there. I appreciate it very much. Pretty little dime. I think you got a good deal there, Ricky. Next up, I have a 28 Walker. And I'm not sure where to put the grade on this. This is a 28S, but it's got a good date on it. And it's got some wear, but it's got a good strong date on it. If you need one for a fill a slot in your album, this is a 1928S. You can see the mint mark there. If you would like for me to take it out of the flip, let me know. If you'd like for me to take it out of the flip, let me know. 1928S Walking Liberty. It's not in horrible shape. It's got some wear, but it's got a good strong rim on it. And a good date, 1928S. And for $1, crap, melt value is close to $10, so can't go wrong there. $1928S Walking Liberty. Jason Easton said, I'll do $10. Thank you, Jason. Michael Erickson was at 1. Thank you for helping us get started off there, Michael. Jonathan Eason is at 10. It would make a good spot filler. It's not the greatest of shape, but it would definitely make a good spot filler with a good date. That's what I always try to do with my walkers. They're not all pristine shape, but if I can get a good strong date on them, I am generally pretty happy with that. So Jonathan Eason seems to be our only interest in that. So we can go one time for him, Chicken Man Dan, Jonathan Eason at $10. Thank you, Chicken Man. Jonathan going twice. Jonathan Eason going twice. They do, but I've got some nice ones, but that one, I got to get me another 1919S. All in fair warning to Jonathan Eason. All right, so this is a really nice 1867 3-cent nickel coming up. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it, brother. Just getting started. We've got 2 items gone so far. Jonathan Eason and Ricky the Scotty picked up a couple of nice little, a dime and a walker. Oh, Sam came in. Oh, I'm sorry. I see now. Sorry about that, Shellbell. Sorry about that, Jonathan. Sorry about that. Sam M came in at 11. Jonathan Eason is now at 12. I jumped the gun on that. I did not see it. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan Eason at 12. Jonathan Eason at 12. Sam M at 13. Sam M at 13. Oh, I got discombobulated there. Sam M is at 13. Sam M is at 13 on a 28S Walker. Sorry, Chicken Man. Going once to Sam M at 13. Going twice to Sam M at 13. All in fair warning to Sam M. I'm not going to put it in the box until I see it all. All in fair warning, Sam M at 13. Sold to Sam M. Thank you, Jonathan. Sorry that did not work out. Sam M, you have won the 28S. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. All right, so now we're on the 3-cent nickel. Now we're on the 3-cent nickel.
We got one!
This is an 1867 3-cent nickel. There's the obverse. Pretty little thing. So we have Coin Junkie AG is at 1. Michael Erickson is at 5. Coin Junkie come back at 6. Coin Junkie is at 6. Jonathan Eason is at 12. Michael Erickson at 8. Jonathan Eason is at 12. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Coin Junkie. Michael Erickson, I appreciate it. 1867 3-cent nickel. Jonathan Eason is at $12. It's in beautiful shape. Not much wear on it. A little bit high spots there on the back. Jonathan Eason is at $12. Jonathan Eason is at $12 for the 1867 3-cent nickel. Going once to Jonathan at $12. Oh, I have not checked out any of that whatnot business yet, Net Theme. Going twice to Jonathan Eason. Jonathan Eason for $12, going twice. 1867 3-cent nickel. Going twice to Jonathan. Oh, Ricky the Scotty's at 13. Ricky the Scotty at 13. Jonathan Eason is at 14. Ricky the Scotty's at 15. Jonathan Eason is at 16. There is the reverse. Be a very nice album edition. Ricky the Scotty's at 17. Ricky is at 17. Jonathan Eason is at 19. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan Eason. Jonathan Eason at 19. Ricky the Scotty at 20. Ricky the Scotty at 20. Ricky the Scotty is at $20. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky the Scotty going once at $20. Going once at $20. Ricky going twice at $20. Jonathan Eason came back at 22. Jonathan Eason is at 22. Still think that's pretty good for that. It's a very nice coin. I don't think it's been cleaned. Got some wear, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty good example. 3-cent nickel. Jonathan Eason is at 22. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Ricky. Ricky says he is out. So let's count her on down, Chicken Man. Jonathan Eason going once.
He hit the thing there.
Jonathan Eason is going twice. All in fair warning. $22 to Jonathan Eason. Sold to Jonathan Eason. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, thank you. All right. right, next up is the 1830 cap bust dime. It has been dime time today. 1830 cap bust. It's got some wear. I'm surprised Liberty is still as legible as it is, but it is an 1830 cap bust dime. Starting bid is just $1. Starting bid is just $1, and it has some life left in it. That's fair change is at 5. Dad's fair change is at 5. 1830 cap bust. The reverse is better than the obverse. Still got a really nice rim on the reverse. Hey, Nicole Erickson. Jonathan Eason is at 12. Yep. 1830 cap bust. Got a lot of wear on the obverse, but it has a really nice reverse on it. Copperell Coins is at 15. Jonathan Eason is at 12. Copperell Coin is at 15 for a 1830 cap bust dime. 1830 cap bust dime. Jonathan Eason, 18. Hey there, John Bryan. Jonathan Eason is at 18. I struck out on halves this week, John. Struck out on the halves. Ricky the Scotty comes in at 20. Copper Owl back at 25. Copper Owl is back at 25 for an 1830 cap bust dime. Jonathan Eason is at 27. Jonathan Eason is at 27. Got a lot of wear on the front, but surprisingly still has Liberty fairly well represented there. So, and it has, as they say, a beautiful reverse. Copper Owl is at 30. Jonathan Eason is at 32. Jonathan Eason is at 32. Thank you, Copper Owl. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate all the bidders today. There's the reverse. Beautiful reverse on that. 10 cent. 1830. 1830. Cap bust dime. Jonathan Eason at 32, Copper Owl back at 35. Ricky, I think Copper Owl just beat you out there. Copper Owl would just beat you out at 35. He was a little bit ahead of you there. So I have Copper Owl at 35, Ricky the Scotty at 37. Ricky the Scotty at 37, 1830 cap bust dime. Kind of wore on the front, but for whatever reason, a beautiful reverse. Beautiful reverse on that. And we have Ricky the Scotty at 37. Ricky the Scotty at 37. Copper Owl came back at 35. Ricky the Scotty's at 37. Ricky the Scotty is at 37 for a 1830 cap bust dime. Going once to Ricky. Going once to Ricky. Copper Owl came back at 38. Copper Owl is at 38. Copper Owl is at 38. Thank you, Copper Owl. Ricky the Scotty at 39. Ricky is at 39. I thought it was a pretty cool dime. I was concerned about the wear on the front, but it's not very often that you see them with Liberty still there. So I thought I would take a chance on it. Hey, American Eagle Hoarder. Oh, I heard that, John Bryan. I struck out. So Ricky the Scotty is at 39, and Copper Owl came back at 40. Copper Owl at 40. Dasper change, only 510,000 of these minted. Only 510,000 minted. So fairly low mintage. 10 cent, 1830 cap bust dime. Copper Owl has the bid at 30. Ricky said, I am out again. So Copper Owl is at 40. Copper Owl is at $40 going once. Copper Owl. I ended up last week with one John Bryan out of my flat boxes that were circulated. Jonathan Eason coming into the sprawl at 41. Jonathan Eason has decided to jump in the deep end of the pool at 41 for an 1830 cap bust dime. 1830 cap bust dime. We don't. Sneaky move there, Jonathan Eason, says Copper Owl. Jonathan Eason now has the bid at 41. The Copper Owl says, you know what? Let's let Jonathan Eason have it. All right, so we got Jonathan Eason going once for the 1830 cap bust dime. Jonathan Eason going once for the 1830 cap bust dime. Going twice to Jonathan. Going twice to Jonathan. Cap bust dime. All in fair warning at 41 to Jonathan Eason. Sold to Jonathan Eason. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. And again, as long as you are okay with me stamp mailing, there is no shipping charges. So as long as you are okay with me stamp mailing, if you want to see how I do it, Hunting Southwest Ohio just did a mail call with one of my packages in that I sent him 2 Walkers in a stamp mail, and it made it pretty well. So thank you, John Bryan. So, as Jonathan, if you are okay with me stamp mailing, there's no shipping. No shipping. Now, I won't be able to stamp mail this one. Next up is a 2011. I'm going to go to the other screen. Maple Leaf. 2011 Maple Leaf. Okay, Jonathan, that's fine. I will. Let me make a note on yours, and I will ship it. That was 41. You got it, my friend. John Bryan had with a $9.99 super chat for the late fee. Oh, thank you, John Bryan. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. So now we have a 2011 Maple Leaf, 1 ounce of silver. Again, this is another beautiful coin. I picked these up at the coin show while we were there. I had heard people that were having trouble getting Maple Leaf, so I thought I would put one out there. So I got it at a little under melt. So at 27, Jesse Kruckenberg says he would do it at 27. He would do 27. 2011 Canadian Maple Leaf. Reverse is really, really nice. The whole coin is nice, doesn't it? It may have a little mar or two here or there. So Sam M is at 28.
Very generous of you.
2011. Thank you again, John Bryan. 2011, a little bit of mark there. I'm assuming that is on the coin, not on the flip, but 2011. Michael Erickson. Michael Erickson, there was not a late fee, my friend. Thank you. Thank you also. $10 super chat from Michael Erickson. There was not a late fee. You guys, I am honored to have you here with us every week. And but I appreciate the super chat. Hey, coining around. So we have Sam M at 30. We had Jesse Kruckenberg that came in at 29. Sam back at 28. Jesse Kruckenberg was back at 29.
Very generous of you.
Sam M was first at 30 net thing. Sam M was first at 30. So we have Sam at 30 going once, where we are on the bid for a 2011 Maple Leaf. 2011 Maple Leaf. And so 2011, I have some more of these. NetThing, I was born late, $10 super chat. Thank you, NetThing. Thank you, NetThing. Thank you, NetThing. Sam M going twice at 30. All in fair warning, Sam M at 30. All in fair warning, Sam M at 30. All in fair warning, Sam M at $30 for the Maple Leaf. All right, sold to Sam M. All right, I have three more of these. I have 3 more of these. Does anybody else like to have one at 30? Anybody else interested in a Maple Leaf for $30? Let me know in the chat. I do have 3 more of these. Yeah, it loses a little time there. I just had to wind it yesterday to get it back up. Thank you again, NetThing. NetThing would like one at 30. Sam M said he will take another one. All right, I have one left if there's interest. If not, then we will close the auction up and we will consider this done. Shelby's been a member for 8 months. Jim Cantor's been a member for 8 months. Oh, Jesse Kruckenberg won. All right, thank you. I did not see that, Jesse. Sorry about that. So we are sold out on the Maple Leafs. And I will ship these all in the $5 shipping. So if you are not a Superstar member, then we will have $5 shipping on those, and they will go out in a bubble wrapper. So, and then also I'm going to do that for Jonathan Eason, I believe. I made a note. So, and Sam M, give it a little bit more time, and if your package does not rattle out and come through, then I will take care of you there on that, my friend. I will take care of you on that. I'll look back and see what it was that you got. Doug Harding said he is not saying anything about being early. So I guess that's going to wrap it up. Thank you, Sam. And I appreciate everybody that was here today. I don't know. I would usually say I'm sorry we could not get the halves, but I'm not sorry. Nickels are fun. We can find some good stuff in nickels every now and then. And so I am going to continue to try to stream halves for Saturday. That's what we do. But I'm not going to be afraid to pull out some quarters or some nickels or whatever just so that we can get a good hunt in.
Oh, no. I'll be back.
112 people in the...
Yeah, I'm down, babe. I'm down.
On the floor, y'all.
Walker down.
112 people on the in the stream today, so I appreciate all the likes. Not every day that we hit 100, so it's always special when we do that. I appreciate everybody that participated in the auction today. Hope you like what we're bringing to the table there. and I want to continue to do that. We'll get back into some Canadian and early Canadian coinage next week, probably, at least 1 or 2 pieces. Those have seemed to be popular. And so we got finished up. We got 30 minutes, actually a little under 30 minutes till a pile starts. You're right, Michael Erickson. You are right, and I appreciate each and every one of you. We will do this again next Saturday. I appreciate all my mods, as always, for everything that you guys do to help with the auction, as well as Dad Spare Change and Shell Bell behind the scenes with the spreadsheets they help me keep each week. And appreciate all the new members that came in. We had several people today that donated memberships. I saw that Jason Koenig, let's see. We had Super Chat from Net Theme, Michael Erickson, John Bryan. We had 10 membership from Jason Koenig. We had $5 Super Chat from Silver Clan, and also 5 WalkerMagnet membership from Pile Spare Time. So I appreciate that, guys. That helps a lot in keeping things for the channel going. Thank you. I appreciate that, Shell Bell. And Sam, if that does not drop out in the next few days, then I will make that good for you. So we have a couple of EOSs to do. Let's do those, and then we will be done for the day. So I'm going to run the chat. I'm going to draw both EOSs. Everybody is eligible for the end of stream. So if you have already won, you are, come on now. It's not, all right. Why? All right, hold on, let me refresh this. So we do have a giveaway. I started it twice. I hope that didn't mess us up. Okay. All right, I think, so I got 18 people in. Let's see, Tom Thumb, John Bryan. All right, yep, that's current. I wanted to make sure I hit it twice. It was not showing on the other screen, so I did hit it twice. So we have 40%ers for the EOS. Again, I appreciate everybody being in today. Thanks for all the interest in the auction. Want to try to keep doing that, but I want to get stuff that you guys are interested in. So I think we're doing pretty well so far. Still have a bunch of Barber Dimes and things coming up still to go. I went through Crimson Tide's in. How you doing, Crimson Tide? I had just went through a bunch of the little side bins at the coin show, and so I found a lot of nice little dimes. So we will have a lot of dimes in the auction. Yeah, I don't have any Morgans. I can look for some, Sam, if you're interested in that. I will try to see what I can do on maybe a couple Morgans in the next at the next show we go to. So we'll also be at the Tulsa show, so I can look for some stuff there too. Always fun to get some cool auction items in and give people a chance to add to their collection. A minute and 4 seconds to go on the giveaway. Again, I appreciate everybody being in today. It was fun. Unfortunately, my nickels are a lot of times not very good, so these were not good today. Didn't find anything really good. No semi-keys or key dates or silver or even foreigns. We didn't find anything that would be a miscellaneous. So kind of an off day on nickels. Oh, Shell Bell's getting one late in the drive there. Shell Bell hits slot win there. 26 seconds to go on the giveaway. 37 people in. We are drawing 2 giveaways, so we'll have 2 EOSs. If you're not in, jump on in. We're almost there. 10 seconds to go. All right, that's going to do it for the giveaway today. We're going to draw 2 names back to back, and the first is going to be Yenny Ambon, nice Yenny. You are doing pretty well. You and hubby have both won giveaways the last month or so. So congratulations. I will give that to you this week. And next up is going to be Matthew Merriman. Congratulations, Matthew. So if there's a chance that I do not have Yenny, I should be fine on yours. I can go back and find your address, I believe, in the emails. Matthew, I'm not real positive. I might have an address for you. So if you have won a giveaway today or a auction, drop me an email just so kind of helps me keep track of where I need to send stuff to. Very nice there. Dasper Change has dropped in the winners for the day. And so we're going to call it a day here, I believe. Not a bad little stream. Great turnout on the like today. I appreciate that very much. Again, thank you all my moderators today for helping out with the auction. You're welcome, Yenny, and thank you for being with us again this week. We had a couple of new subscribers today, so that's always cool to do. I know most everybody that's in here that's listening will have already I will do that, John Bryan. That have already subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, but he is only 7 away from 4K. Only 7 away for 4K. So if you have not subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, I would appreciate it if you would. A great channel there. And we're going to call it a day here. Thank you for all the donators. Well, we didn't have donators. Thank you for all the auction bidders. I appreciate you. I hope you got and are happy with what you won today. And we will do this again next Saturday. So y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Paul's Spare Time will be on in about 20 minutes. So make sure you check him out. If you have not subscribed to Hunting Southwest Ohio, I would appreciate it if you would give it a chance. Michael Erickson popped our Discord channel up there. If you are interested in Discord, that is always a fun little side deal we have going. A lot of great people on there and just a fun thing to do. So you guys have a great weekend. We will catch you later. Alley Cat says bye, everybody. And we will do this again next Saturday. See ya.